Hello and welcome to Havpak. Today you will go through your new hire training. Any questions you have can be answered by your supervisor at the end of this presentation. This training will cover all basic quality assurance guidelines which are necessary for all employees to follow. Quality is the responsibility of all Havpak employees. We should all be concerned with the overall quality of the facility, people, product, and environment at Havpak. Havpak's quality policy. It is the policy and goal of Havpak to consistently produce, assemble, and package high-quality products as expected by the customer. The customer quality expectation is achieved by following the customer-provided defined guidelines and written expectations, and by adhering to the procedures as outlined in the Havpak Quality Assurance Manual. Havpak's quality policy is the standard and expectation we hold ourselves to as a company. This policy is posted in all production areas. If you are ever asked during an audit, please refer to the posted policy. Confidentiality statement. Each member of the Havpak team is to realize the importance of keeping the list of customers as well as the work we do for each customer confidential. Please do not openly discuss customers, materials used, or production performed outside of Havpak. You will sign off on a confidentiality statement which is provided by your supervisor, and this will be filed in your training record. Security. Havpak has a limited access system installed for security purposes. All doors will be locked 24/7. Each employee will be given a swipe badge for access to the building. Do not allow anyone to borrow your badge. You should be the only one using your card. All visitors should be sent to the front door where they can sign in. Access should not be permitted through any other door. If you do lose your badge, please report it to Barb Hill immediately. A $10 replacement fee may be charged. Any acts to allow open access to the facility, such as blocking or propping doors open, will be grounds for disciplinary action. Please report any unusual or suspicious activity to management. Workplace surveillance policy. In order to better provide for safety and security of employees, customers, and company property, Havpak uses video surveillance technology throughout the facility. All areas will be clearly marked to indicate the presence of cameras. All employees must wash hands. You must wash your hands at the start of production, upon re-entering the production area, after eating, smoking, or using the restroom, after taking a phone call, or after any activity that contaminates your hands, such as coughing, sneezing, or picking something up off the floor. Your hands should be washed with the soap that is provided in the hand washing stations outside of each production area. Your hands should be washed after you put on your hairnet, smock, booties, beard nets, and masks. Hand sanitizer will be provided outside of each production room. Please use this as an extra safety precaution. Production and process controls. No headphones or Bluetooth devices are allowed in the production or warehouse areas. This is distracting to you and a potential safety hazard. No jewelry should be worn in the production areas. The only exceptions are marital rings and jewelry of religious significance. Please do not use hand lotions or creams. These will contaminate the product. There is no nail polish allowed in production areas. If you are wearing nail polish, you need to be wearing gloves to protect from contaminating the product. Gloves should not be worn while working directly with wound bobbin floss. Cell phones should not be used in the production or warehouse areas. They should be kept on vibrate or silent. If you need to take a phone call, please step outside of the production area and wash your hands before returning to work. No cameras or photos are allowed in the facility. You must get a permit signed if you will be taking pictures of equipment. Gowning. Closed-toed shoes must be worn in the production and warehouse areas. No flip-flops or sandals permitted. You must wear long pants at all times. No shorts or bare legs allowed. You must also wear shirts with sleeves. No muscle shirts or tank tops. Smocks will be worn in all production areas. Your smock must have all buttons buttoned and sleeves rolled down. If you do need to roll your sleeves, please roll them inward to prevent creating a pocket for contamination buildup. You must remove your smock before entering the bathroom or the break room, and you also must remove your smock before going outside. All of your clothing must be inside of your smock. This includes hoodies and scarves. Hairnets must be worn in all production areas. They should be worn so that all of your hair is covered. Hairnets should be removed before entering the bathroom, break room, or going outside. Beard nets must be worn in all production areas, regardless of beard length. You should wear the beard net so that it covers all of your facial hair. Beard nets should also not be worn while eating, drinking, smoking, or going outside. Lockers will be provided to all of those who want one. No food or beverages should be stored in the lockers. Personal items such as jackets, bags, purses, and hats should not be stored in the washroom, warehouse, or production areas. These items should be stored in the lockers or on the coat racks by the side entrance. Masks are required in the coding, Sozoma, and winding rooms. Masks should also be removed before eating, smoking, or going to the bathroom. No food or drinks are allowed in the production or warehouse areas. This will include candy and gum. Personal health. If you are feeling sick or have an open cut that could potentially contaminate the product, you will be excluded from direct contact with the product that day. Havpak has a no-gift policy. We do not accept gifts offered by suppliers, vendors, or customers of Havpak during the general course of the year or holidays. Havpak Employee Recognition and Improvement Program. Havpak is committed to continuous improvement. The Going Above and Beyond certificate is a certificate presented to anyone who shows quality work and performance. Havpak always strives to find new ways to save time and money. Safety Program. Everyone is responsible for identifying unsafe practices and conditions at Havpak. Please notify management for any concerns so that corrections can be made immediately. Daily, there is a safety walkthrough that is completed. The Safety Committee meets once a month. They discuss incidences, actions, and status of the safety program here at Havpak. If you are interested in joining the safety program, please see Danielle. Ramifications of a defective product. Defective product is any product or product part that does not meet specification for production. Some examples are foreign material, such as dirt or oil on a living hinge. Cross-contamination. A tool that fell on the floor is used to fix a machine without being cleaned. Wrong item used. The incorrect flavor of floss is used to build whip. If defective product is found, there is a series of steps you should go through. Number 1, stop production. Number 2, notify production and QA lead. Number 3, quarantine all defective product. Number 4, NCR the product. Number 5, notify a vendor if applicable. And number 6, make a plan for disposition of the defective product. Consequences of defective product. We can run into regulatory and customer ramifications such as a loss of money, loss of business, and loss of licenses. And there's also a potential for customer illness or injury, lawsuits, or customer complaints. Havpak facilities training. Employee entrances. Employees should enter through the front door located by the pond or the side door located by the side parking lot. There is no parking allowed at the rear of the building. There's no access to the facility through the doors along the back of the building. These are for shipping and receiving only. The designated smoking location is by the dumpster located behind the facility. There's no smoking allowed in your car or near doorways. Lunchroom policy. No food or drink should be stored in the lunchroom. All food and beverages should be removed at the end of your shift. Microwave should only be used from start to finish of breaks on each shift. For example, on first shift, 10 a.m. to 2:15 p.m. Locker policy. Lockers will be provided by Havpak. They are designated for each shift. There's one for first, second, and third shift. Only use the ones for your shift. No food or beverages should be stored in your locker. Coats and smocks can be hung next to lockers on the coat rack. No coats should be stored in the production or warehouse area. Entrance to production areas. All employees will enter through designated hand washing areas. Employees must follow all SOPs on hand washing and sanitization prior to entering the production areas. The material handling doors, like the blue garage doors and plastic flap doors, should only be used to bring materials in and out of the room. Transportation equipment and cleaning. Designated transportation equipment such as carts, bins, and pallet jacks will be assigned to each production area to avoid cross-contamination. They will be labeled according to their use location. All transport equipment will be wiped down with 70% isopropyl alcohol before use daily. Movement of product in the building. All materials needed must be pulled and brought to production by the warehouse staff. Materials are pulled in a FIFO order, first in, first out, so this is why we need warehouse to always pull our materials. Trash removal. Trash will be removed from production rooms at the end of every shift. The dumpsters are located at the back of the building by shipping and receiving. Havpak property. All Havpak provided equipment should not be marked or written on in any way. Names should not be written on chairs, tables, lockers, tools. Meal and break policy. You are allowed 1 half-hour break for lunch daily and 2 15-minute breaks, one in the morning and one in the afternoon. Hourly Havpak employees are to clock in and out for their 30-minute lunch break. For your 2 15-minute breaks, employees are not permitted to leave the company's premises. Breaks cannot be grouped together. They should be taken at the time decided by your supervisor. Please flip to the last page in your packet. This is your GMP quiz. The information on the next few slides, along with the 2 pages before the quiz in your packet, will help you with the questions. GMP stands for Good Manufacturing Practices. These are a defined system to follow to assure a finished good is produced according to specifications during all stages of manufacturing. Havpak is a contract manufacturer registered with the FDA. The Food and Drug Administration is a U.S. agency which provides direction and monitoring of the regulated product industry. Regulated products require certain standards for manufacturing, assembling, and packaging. These are called GMPs. The level of regulation is dependent on the end use of the product. Havpak makes dental floss and therefore is a Class 1 medical device manufacturer. Definitions of words that you will hear often. Finished goods. A finished good is anything that we make. Specification. A menu or recipe that details how we are to manufacture a finished good. SOP. Standard operating procedures. They detail how Havpak is to make a good. SOPs are controlled documents. They are numbered and placed in secure locations. They are improved by management before becoming effective. Training. Employees who are expected to perform a function will need to be trained on certain SOPs first. One is never to perform a task prior to being fully trained and approved to complete a task. Hygiene. All employees must maintain good hygiene while inside of the facility. The facility is expected to be clean, which means free of contamination and dirt. Employees must wash hands, wear smocks, and hairnets, as previously discussed. Inspections. We use inspections to ensure finished goods meet specification. Havpak performs inspections on all goods. A few examples of inspections are IQC, Incoming Quality Check, IPQC, In-Process Quality Check, and FQC, Final Quality Check. At any point, a good can be deemed unacceptable to use. If an unacceptable or failing good is found, it will be placed in Q. Q stands for quarantine. Lot numbers. Havpak must assign lot numbers to goods throughout manufacturing. A lot number is a defined group of numbers which are used to identify and trace a good. A lot number can be used to trace a finished good from starting materials all the way to shipping. This is essential if there is ever a need to investigate a finished product or a recall. Your new hire training is now complete. Please fill your name in on the top of your training record provided. Check off either Havpak employee or labor force. If you are in the labor force, please fill in your labor group name. Next, you're going to initial and date next to each document number or memo title on the left-hand side of your paper. Your supervisor will then sign off as your trainer. Please sign off on your confidentiality statement and return this to your supervisor as well. Thank you.